What's up and welcome to GunTv. I realized we've done a lot of videos, but there's one thing we haven't answered yet. And that is just the basic question of what is GunTv? So we're gonna answer that for you today. So what is GunTv? First and foremost, GunTv is a Christian owned and operated brand. We like to call ourselves a brand, though you probably know us for our gun shows. That's what we are most known for, especially out here in Arizona, but we are much more than just gun shows. We are a husband and wife team that thankfully I get to be the face of, and my wife does all the hard work behind the scenes, and we have a business partner in California that is constantly working for us as well. But GunTv is gun shows that are around Arizona. We've also been to Texas, California, and New Mexico. We send a crew to California pretty often, but our main place is here in the beautiful Arizona. And I know a lot of people, they hear gun show and they get this weird stigma to it, or they've been to one that just gave them a bad taste. Well, the majority of the feedback we hear is that our gun shows are very different, and we like to pride ourselves in that as well. We don't like to be just your typical old fart gathering where you swap out guns here and there for the next 20 years. We actually care about the people at the gun shows. We care about the gun shows. We care about how they're represented. We care about the products that are carried there. So when you come to our shows, one thing I really hope is that you see something very different in them. We are very picky about our vendors. So when you come to our shows, you're not gonna see a bunch of candles, you're not gonna see a bunch of toys, you're not gonna see ads for solar, you're not going to see stuff that does not apply to the gun world. When you come to our show, 99% of things will be gun and gun related. And what's the 1% that's not gun related? It's our beef jerky guys. They're amazing. They come all the time and they typically sell out by the end of Saturday anyway, so they do very well and it seems like you guys like them. But what's different about our gun shows is, one, again, the way they are ran, and then the vendors that are there. Now that being said, vendors are their own business. They are in charge of their own pricing. So if you come in and you see something that's more or differently priced than what you see at a gun store, not necessarily on us, but what I can guarantee is that every single one of our shows, you will find a gun that has an incredible deal. You will find amazing deals on ammo. You just have to look and continue to search for those things. So with our gun shows being different, another thing, we like to be very personable. It is always me and Savannah that are constantly running around. We're talking to people and we love to interact with you guys. We see you as a lot more than just people that are coming through the doors. No, we want to build relationships with you guys. We want to build relationships with our vendors. If you've been to a gun show throughout the valley and it is not a GunTv gun show, give ours a chance. Whether it's our 200 table shows or our over 500 table shows, you will definitely find what you're looking for. We like to be able to claim that we can supply all of your firearm needs. So if you are just an elderly lady that needs a little bit of training and knowledge, come to our shows. I promise you'll find it there. If you're a competitive shooter that is looking for extremely high dollar objects and items, come to our show. I promise you'll find those there. If you're just the average person that likes to come out and plink once or twice a year and you're looking for a cheap gun that'll do that, come to our show. You'll definitely be able to find it there. And on top of the gun shows, I did like to mention that we are a brand. We do more than gun shows. We create different merch. We've got hats, we've got beard oil, we've got t-shirts, we've got cups, tumblers. We do a little bit of everything, and we would love to see that brand continue to spread over all 50 states and different countries, which it has continued to do, and we are very blessed for that. On top of the gun shows, we also run a guns and all things outdoor show, which we've been advertising a little bit. That is coming up in September. So with all that being said, without making this video incredibly long-winded, GunTv is more than just gun shows. Yes, it's this lovely YouTube channel that continues to grow. We're very thankful for that. It is gun shows that are held typically out here in Arizona, but have quite a few in California as well. But we are a brand that cares about you. We want to spend time with you. We want to get to know you. And we also want to help educate you. That is our ultimate goal that we like to help with, is constantly educating people to be as safe as possible around firearms and understand how to operate them properly. And then the last thing that we dabble in a little bit is a little bit of fitness content. If you've been paying attention to this channel a little bit, fitness is just as important to us as our firearm training because they go hand in hand. So with all that being said, swing by one of our beautiful shows throughout the valley or our biggest one in Tucson. If you swing over to guntvshows.com, you can find our whole schedule listed out for you. and then you can also get a coupon to our shows there. So make sure you swing by one of our shows, come talk to me. I'll probably be at the front taking tickets. I would love to interact with you, get to know you a little bit better, and see how I can point you in the right direction. So thank you guys for continued support of GunTv. As we continue to grow, we'll always remember where we started, and we'll always appreciate each and everything that you guys do for us. So until next time, it's a little bit of who GunTv is.